Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I am your host as always, Ozzy Oscar, and welcome to the Scuffed Hunger Games. Now, if you don't know what the Hunger Games is, you were not born in the 2010s, I'm sorry, but if you don't know what the Hunger Games were, it is 24 people are put into an arena, one walks out. However, I have added a twist and added 24 random characters, 24 random characters selected by an AI. So, let us meet our tributes, shall we? Up first, for our District 1, we have Shrek and Wednesday Addams. Representing District 2 is the ultimate duo, Yoda and Gollum. For District 3, we have Ace Ventura and Hermione Granger. For District 4, we have Jack Sparrow and Atticus Finch. District 5 is Gromit and Ripley. For District 6, we have John McClane and Darth Vader. For District 7, Patrick Bateman and Sarah Connor. For District 8, we have Optimus Prime and Deadpool. For District 9, we have Joker and Tiffany Valentine. For District 10, we have James Bond and Loki. For District 11, we have Rocky and Oppenheimer. And finally, District 12, we have Tinky Winky and Katniss Everdeen. So let us begin this Hunger Games, shall we? Let the games begin. Oh my god, Shrek is in shock for a moment and retreats away from the cornucopia. Wednesday Addams takes a couple explosives from near cornucopia. A Wednesday Addams with explosives will not be good. Yoda and Gollum share everything they gathered before running. The duo is working together already. Oh my goodness, Ace Ventura, Hermione Granger, and Jack Sparrow get into fight. Oh my goodness, Ace Ventura has killed Hermione Granger and Jack Sparrow already. Atticus Finch and Gromit share everything they gathered before running. Atticus Finch and Gromit is a duo that I personally think could win this entire game. Ripley finds a jug fresh full of water. Why just a jug though? I'm getting off track here. And John McClane grabs a backpack, but it's not zipped and most of the supplies fall out. John McClane. He can beat terrorists, but he can't survive a Hunger Games. Darth Vader finds a jug fresh full of water. Don't know how he's meant to drink it, but he has it. Patrick Bateman scares Sarah Connor away from the cornucopia. Oh, okay. Optimus Prime grabs a backpack full of supplies and retreats. And Deadpool grabs a trident and food and retreats. Joker almost kills Deadpool with a throwing knife, but misses. That is lucky for Deadpool. Not really lucky for Joker. He is made an enemy. Tiffany Valentine and James Bond dash for the same bag of food and supplies. James Bond gets scared and retreats. Loki grabs a bag. Oh, that keeps happening. Why do these tributes not zip up their bags? Rocky clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Oppenheimer finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Tinky Winky thinks about grabbing supplies but decides to run for cover instead. Tinky Winky does not seem to be the brightest character in this game, I will be honest. Katniss finds a bow and some arrows. No, I'm sorry, I'm placing a bet now. Katniss Everdeen is going to win this Hunger Games, but in the film, she is very skilled with a bow and arrow. She is going to win this Hunger Games, unfortunately. That was day one. We now move on to the night. Shrek searches for food. Wednesday Addams scares Yoda off in the distance. Gollum climbs up a tree and makes a resting spot. Ace Ventura tries to sleep in order to reduce stress. If you've seen Ace Ventura the films, then you know that he's already pretty hyper, so I would hate to see Ace Ventura stressed. Atticus Finch tends to Gromit's wounds. Okay, Atticus and Gromit seem to have a very good relationship, almost something a little bit more. Hint, hint, hint. Ripley runs away from John McClane. Come on, Ripley, you can get him. He literally left his bag and his stuff fall out. Darth Vader receives healthy food from a sponsor. Patrick Bateman dies from an infection. Oh my goodness, my folks. That is madness. Sarah Connor tries to sleep in order to reduce stress. Optimus Prime, Deadpool, Joker, and Tiffany Valentine hunt for other tributes, despite Deadpool and Joker getting to a fight at the beginning and Deadpool almost dying. James Bond rests in a ravine and thinks in comforting thoughts of his father. Loki explores the arena. Rocky and Oppenheimer hunt for other tributes. Tinky Winky chases Katniss. No, not Tinky Winky. Get her! And that, I believe, was on. Oh no, this is night 1. We have had the massacre, the beginning of the massacre, day 1. We're now on night 1, where in darkness, almost anything can happen. Shrek receives medical supplies and nuts from an unknown sponsor. Wednesday Addams sees a fire but stays in place. Yoda receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gollum receives a hatchet and water from an unknown sponsor. These sponsors are coming really helpful. Ace Ventura attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful given the lack of materials available. Ladies and gentlemen, Atticus Finch is dead. I'm sorry. Gromit, my heart goes out to you. Let's see. Gromit falls asleep shivering away from a fever. Oh, Gromit may be next, honestly, folks. Gromit doesn't seem to be doing too good. Ripley begs for John McClane to kill her. He refuses, leaving Ripley alive. Okay, and I thought that said Patrick Bateman for a second. I was thinking that would not be the kind of person to do it. Darth Vader cooks some squirrels and enjoys eating them more than he thought. Sarah Connor and Optimus Prime hold hands and cry together. My question is, however, look at Optimus Prime's hands, they're humongous. Deadpool, Joker, Tiffany Valentine, and James Bond joke with each other. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a squad. We have a team, my friends. Loki, Rocky, Oppenheimer have a deep conversation and discuss the challenges that will come the next morning. Tinky Winky begs for Katniss to kill him. She refuses, keeping Tinky Winky alive. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, place your bets in the comments, please. Bet who you think is going to win. I am hoping that hopefully Gromit will win, but I'm not too hopeful for that. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 dead, with Ace Ventura having 2 kills. Let's move on to day 2, the second day. Shrek constructs shelter with sticks and grass. Wednesday Addams, Yoda, and Gollum hunt for other tributes. That is an unlikely trio, but the more the merrier, I suppose. Ace Ventura practices his knife throwing and archery. Mate, you killed 2 people already. I don't think you need to practice anymore. Oh my goodness, we have a new squad this time with 5 people. Gromit, Ripley, John McClane, Darth Vader, and Sarah Connor hunt for the other tributes. If you do not have allies, I would suggest getting them now, folks, because this game might be about to get very interesting. Optimus Prime tries to kill Deadpool, but he's able to escape. Optimus Prime, you are humongous, mate. You are the size of a truck. You could step on him, I'm pretty sure. Though Deadpool is pretty good at living in these kind of situations. Joker receives medical supplies from a sponsor. Tiffany Valentine tries to kill a squirrel with an arrow. James Bond sees smoke rising in the distance and wonders who is responsible. Loki steals food and water from Rocky when he isn't looking. Oh, Rocky's gonna get annoyed, mate. But he is a really good boxer, so. Oh my goodness, Oppenheimer is dead. Oppenheimer trampled to death by boulders falling down a mountain. Okay, so far, Ace Ventura has been the only one to actually kill someone. Apart from that, every other tribute who hasn't died to Ace Ventura has died to natural causes. That is madness. Tinky Winky sees Katniss but decides to stay quiet and let her pass. Tinky Winky, the kind little thing that he always is. Alright, 5 dead, but 3 have died to natural causes. That is madness. Now moving on to the night. Shrek and Wednesday Addams hold hands and cry together. Okay, the hand holding part seems a bit odd. I'll be honest, that seems a bit. Eh. Yoda sees a fire but stays in place. Gollum climbs a tree to get some rest. Ace Ventura, Gromit, and Ripley have deep conversation and discuss a challenge that will come in the morning. I feel like that's more what you should be discussing. Like, you should be discussing what you're going to do now instead of in the morning, but I'm not in there. John McClane involuntarily passes out from sheer exhaustion. Darth Vader thinks about winning and what life would be like. Okay, Darth Vader, you are you. You don't need to think about what life is like. Sarah Connor and Optimus Prime tell stories about their districts and lives to each other. Deadpool begs for Joker to kill him. He refuses, keeping Deadpool alive. Deadpool and Joker have a very complicated history, I must say. Tiffany Valentine cannot handle the stress and decides to commit suicide. Oh, goodness gracious, that is sad. Oh. James Bond tends to Loki's wounds. Rocky falls asleep, shivering from a fever. Tinky Winky and Katniss hold hands and cry together. That was the end of night 2. Let's move on to the third day, shall we? Oh my goodness, Wednesday Addams is dead. Shrek bashes Wednesday Addams' head in with a mace. Oh my goodness, Shrek, you lied to us. We thought that you were a caring, compassionate man or ogre. However, you killed the person you were crying with. You killed a child. That is madness. Yoda sees poison fog but manages to escape. Gollum, Ace Ventura, and Gromit are attacked by a herd of vicious dogs. Ripley throws rocks at John McClane from a hiding spot in a tree. Darth Vader and Sarah Connor split up to search for more much-needed resources. Optimus Prime makes a slim shot with materials from the ground. Deadpool and Joker steals food. Deadpool steals food and water from Joker while he isn't looking. Those two have been the two most complicated people in this entire game. I must say, they are even killing each other, robbing each other, or trying to look after each other. Madness. James Bond thinks about his family and starts crying. Loki has a mild panic attack. Rocky wonders what Tinky Winky's up to. Katniss constructs a shelter with sticks and grass. Time to move on to night 3, shall we, folks? Shrek feels delirious and forgets where he is. Yoda cries himself to sleep. Oh my goodness. Gollum accidentally slips on a rock and tumbles down a cliff. That is a sad end for Gollum, considering well he is like a little rat creature who lives in the mountains. Oh my goodness gracious. Ace Ventura, Gromit, Ripley, and John McClane form a suicide pact, killing themselves to make sure that no one else can. My God, ladies and gentlemen, this has not been seen before. We've had 5 deaths in one day. My goodness. Darth Vader begins to cry. Sarah Connor sets off a string of trap explosives, killing Optimus Prime and Deadpool. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a crazy day. We have had 7 deaths. My goodness. We must chat. Joker, wait until it's night. Joker is repeatedly awoken by nightmares. James Bond attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful given the lack of materials available. Loki is dead as well. My God. Rocky feels delirious and forgets where he is. Tinky Winky falls asleep in a tree. Katniss receives fresh food and materials from an unknown sponsor. Let us look at how many. My goodness gracious, look at this, folks. Look at this. This is madness, I tell you. So far, people left alive are Shrek, Tinky Winky, James Bond, Sarah Connor, Yoda, Katniss, Joker, Rocky, and Darth Vader. This is madness, folks. It's anyone's game. All the big players I thought were still going to be alive are gone now. Anything can happen. Shrek questions his sanity. Yoda receives healthy food from a sponsor. Darth Vader, Sarah Connor, and Joker successfully kill the entire camp of James Bond, Rocky, and Tinky Winky. My goodness, folks, this is mad. We have so little contestants left, And we need to after this. Let us check after this day. Let us check the leaderboard who's still alive. But this is madness, folks. Reaches a bow and arrow from a sponsor. Oh my goodness, 6 people left, folks. 6 people left. Place your bets now. Place your bets now, because this could end in anyone's game. The people left alive are Shrek, Darth Vader, Joker, Sarah Connor, Katniss, and Yoda. Sarah Connor with 5 kills, Darth Vader with 3, and Joker with 3 as well. Shrek tends his wounds with leaves and water. Yoda falls asleep in a tree. Darth Vader and Sarah Connor decide to make a peace treaty to make it through the night. We've got 2 big players working together. Darth Vader and Sarah Connor, the 2 main killers. Oh my goodness, never mind. Joker sets up a string of explosives killing Katniss. Katniss, who in the movies won this game. Katniss, in District 12, is now being eliminated. We cannot have a movie ending, unfortunately. However, it would have been fun to see anyway. 5 people left. 5 people left. 5 people left, ladies and gentlemen. All with at least some kills on the board. Shrek and Yoda create an alliance. Sarah Connor has been killed by Darth Vader. The betrayal, folks. The betrayal. 4 people left. I repeat, 4 people left. Joker tries to kill Squirrel with an arrow. Move on to night 5. We're now on the 5th night. Shrek receives a gourmet 5-course meal from an unknown sponsor. Shrek, I hope you enjoy that, my friend. Yoda cooks his squirrel and enjoys them more than he thought. Oh my, Darth Vader chucks a spike ball into Joker's chest. Ladies and gentlemen, the alliance that was there, that killed the opposing team, is now gone. Darth Vader has betrayed both his teammates. 3 people left, I believe, folks. 3 people are left. It's Yoda, Darth Vader, and Shrek. Who will win this? It is anyone's game currently. Oh my goodness, Shrek and Yoda and Darth Vader get into an argument. Darth Vader triumphantly kills them both. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner. We have our gentleman. We have the man who has won the Scuffed Hunger Games. Please give it up for Darth Vader.